Hey guys, it's Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. So today I wanted to share with you my skincare, hair care, and body care inventory. So I did a makeup inventory video at the beginning of 2019, and I will have a 6-month check-in update coming on that probably at the beginning of July. That'll be like the 6-month mark. But I've never done a skincare or body care or hair care inventory before, but I've seen a few other people do skincare inventories at least, and I thought it would be fun to do one of my own. When I went to count everything up, I really didn't know quite what to expect. I knew everything would probably be pretty manageable, but I really wasn't sure. And I wanted to set some goals for myself on where I would like for these numbers to be by the end of the year, or at least at some point in the future, maybe not by the end of 2019, but I do plan to do a check-in. Sorry, Heidi's eating. I hope you don't mind. Girls gotta eat. I do plan to do a 6-month check-in on this at the end of this year. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the skincare. Most of this was pretty minimal, and I'm kind of proud of myself. So I have cleansers. I have 2 cleansers. I pretty much always try to have 2 cleansers at any given time, because I like to have one in my shower and one by my sink so that I don't have to like move it back and forth. So I did a separate category for makeup remover, and I have 2 products that I use for makeup removal. One of them is a little mini pack of face wipes from Ulta that I got as part of this like gift with purchase set. And my goal would be to have no makeup remover wipes, but I will keep those on hand and probably use them whenever I travel just because I have them. In the future, I'd prefer not to have that. The other makeup remover product I have is just the Trader Joe's Vitamin E oil that I use kind of as my first step cleanser. I use it to make sure that I'm removing all of my SPF, and it helps kind of break down eye makeup and face makeup a little bit easier than just my reusable makeup remover cloths. I used to just use the cloths and I didn't use any kind of makeup remover or oil cleanser beforehand, but now I feel like using them in conjunction just makes the process a little bit easier, and it ensures that I'm really removing all of my sunscreen. What is going on with my hair? So I have 2 makeup remover products, and I would like to just have 1 oil cleanser or cleansing balm or something like that. So my goal is 1. Next, I have a category for toners and exfoliants. I know that seems kind of like a weird combination, but usually if I'm using a toner, it's one that has either an AHA or a BHA. So I don't really use toners that don't have any kind of chemical exfoliant in them, so I kind of just lump these together. I have 2 in this category. The derma-E Radiance toner, which is a glycolic acid toner. And then I have the Trader Joe's. Okay, so seriously, the big takeaway from all of this is that I have most of my skincare is from Trader Joe's and derma-E. How did I get to this point? I don't understand. Like, I feel like I should have a much more varied skincare collection, but like that's most of what I have. Anyway, the Trader Joe's Blueberry and Acai Scrub, which is one that I kind of bought on a whim, and it's a physical exfoliant for the most part, but it does have lactic acid in it. But it's not something you're leaving on your skin. You're meant to just, you know, rub it into your skin and rinse it down. So there's really I don't really think the lactic acid would have time to like do its thing. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not a skincare expert, but my understanding is that those kinds of things need to be left on the skin for there to really be much of a benefit. So anyway, that's something I kind of bought on a whim. It's fun to have, it smells really good, but it's kind of silly. I'm really not big into physical exfoliants. I don't think they're, I don't know, I don't think they're really all that good for your skin, but anyway, I have that, so I should probably try to use it up or just use it regularly. So my goal for that category of exfoliants would be just 1, and I think I would eventually like to get back to just having 1 BHA exfoliant, because I think that BHA exfoliants just agree with my skin a little bit better. And I've been using AHA exfoliants for the past, probably since the beginning of 2019. What year is it? I almost said 2016. Whoa. I feel like my skin looked a lot better when I was using a BHA. So there's that. So next we have serums. I own 2 serums. Guess which brands they're from. One is the Trader Joe's Hyaluronic Serum, and the other one is the derma-E Vitamin C Serum. My goal number for serums would be 1 or 2. I feel like it might kind of make sense to have 2 if they're for different purposes. So like the derma-E one is kind of more meant for brightening, and the hyaluronic one from Trader Joe's is more for like a moisture boost. So I feel like they're kind of for two different purposes. For moisturizers without SPF, I'm counting SPF moisturizers in a different category. Moisturizers without SPF, I have just one, and it's the Derma E Anti-Wrinkle Renewal Cream. And my goal for that would be 1 or 2, but really I think 1 is plenty. So for eye cream, I have 2 at the moment. One of them is the First Aid Beauty, like, what is it called? The Eye Duty Triple Remedy, which is kind of, it has a little bit of a tint to it. I really don't like that product. I feel like it just doesn't really have a purpose for me. And the other one is the e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream. So I have 2, and I think my goal for eye creams would be 1 or 2, maybe one that's heavier for the nighttime and one that's lighter for the daytime, but really 2 maximum. For face masks, I actually only own 1 face mask, and I hardly ever use it. But it's the Yes to Coconut and Coffee DIY mask. I think the reason why I never use it is because it's a DIY that you have to, like, it comes with this really cute little plastic mug and a little spatula, and you're supposed to mix the powder with water, and it's supposed to be like this really fun DIY experience. I don't even have an opinion of that mask because I've only done it twice, I think, and I just, like, I don't know, it just annoys me that I have to go to all that trouble, which is my fault for buying it. I mean, I knew I was getting into that, but yeah, I'm really not big into masks lately. I've never really had more than a couple of masks at a time, but I don't know, I would like to get more into masks. I just feel like if my normal skincare routine is doing its job, then I really shouldn't need any additional masks on top of that, but it's kind of fun to do a mask every now and then. So I said that my goal for masks would be 1 to 3. And that's not really counting like individual single-use masks. I don't really buy those anyway, like sheet masks. Never been into those. I feel like every time I try sheet masks, they burn my skin, and it seems like they all have fragrance in them, and I don't know. So that number wouldn't be counting like single-use masks, since I don't really buy those anyway, but I would kind of like to try some more masks. I just never really think about them, so there's that. So face SPFs, this is where it gets a little crazy. I currently have 7 face SPFs, which is ridiculous for me. The only reason I have that many is because I want to do a video where I review a bunch of different face SPFs and kind of let you know which ones are good, which ones you should stay away from. So that's why I have so many, not that I need to justify myself. I'm also just really into sunscreen lately. I think I mean, most people think it's boring, but I think it's fun. I'm really into it right now. But, so I have 7 of those. One of those is a powder SPF though, so that makes it any better. But my goal for face SPFs would actually, and this is still kind of surprising to me, but not really, my goal for face SPFs would be 3. So I'm thinking that means 2 options for the face, maybe one with an SPF of 30 and one with a higher SPF of maybe 50 for days when I'm spending more time outside. And maybe like different, maybe one being a mineral and one being a chemical, so that I have options for, you know, what goes good under makeup. So 2 like actual cream SPFs for the face, and then I'm thinking 1 either like powder SPF or SPF spray, like facial spray for touch-ups. So that would be my goal, is 3 sunscreens for the face. I know that probably seems like overkill, but I think it makes sense. So lip treatments, I counted all lip treatment type products in this category. I have 6 currently, and that includes my lip exfoliator and a lip oil that I have that I really don't like very much, but I mostly just use it to remove lip products, and 3 lip balms, 3 regular lip balms, and then 1 SPF lip balm. So my goal for lip treatments would be 3. I would like to have 2 regular lip balms and 1 SPF lip balm, because I like to have 1 regular lip balm, like sometimes one on my nightstand and 1 in my purse, 1 SPF lip balm that will probably just stay in my purse, and then I don't really feel the need to keep having a lip exfoliator or any kind of lip oil. I feel like lip balm does the job for me, and lip exfoliators really aren't that necessary. I don't feel like they do that good of a job, and I can get just as good of an effect from just like rubbing like a damp washcloth over my lips. So probably not gonna keep buying lip exfoliators once that one runs out. I do like the e.l.f. lip exfoliator if you are into that kind of product, but I don't feel like it's necessary for me. So my goal for lip treatments, like I said, is 3, and it's currently 6. Okay, moving on to body care. This is so fun. Like, I don't know. it's just fun to kind of go through and take an inventory. I went through and I dug through all my drawers in my bathroom to make sure that I wasn't missing anything. It was really fun. So weird, but fun. So body wash and soap. Currently I'm using a bar soap in the shower for my body wash, and that's working really well for me. I'm using the Kirk's Castile soap for that, that a subscriber actually sent me. Really enjoying it so far. It's very soapy. It does a good job. It really lathers up on my loofah, and I like it a lot. And then I have two specifically like feminine washes. One of them that's almost gone, so I have another one on backup, but it's the same product. So I have currently 3, and my goal would be 2, but I'm fine with having a backup of something if one thing is about to be gone. So I'm good with that. Body scrub, I have 1, and my goal is 1, so that's fine. Shaving cream, I also have 1, and my goal is 1. So body lotion, I have, let's see, I said that I have 3.5 body lotions because one of them is like a little sample. I would say that my goal is really just 1. It takes me a long time to go through body lotion because I don't use it as frequently as I should, but I mean, I'm fine with that number. One of them is like a little mini foot lotion, and the other one is a Boom Boom Cream sample, which I'm savoring because it smells a lot better than I thought it would. Oh man, it smells really good. So 4 lotions currently, or 3.5, and my goal is 1, but I'd be okay with 2. Self-tanners, I have 3 self-tanning products, 2 for the body. One of them is a foam and one of them is more of a lotion. And then I also have a face tan water, and I could have included that in the skincare section, but I figured I would just put all my self-tanning products together in the body care section. Doesn't matter, but my goal for self-tanners would be 2, so 1 for the body and 1 for the face. Okay, hand cream. I only have 1 hand cream, and it's the one from Trader Joe's. It's their like ultra moisturizing hand cream. And then I also have a little travel-sized container where I put a little bit of my body lotion into, and that I kind of will also just like throw that in my purse, or I kind of keep it on my bedside, and I kind of just use that as a hand cream too, because I mean, it's just lotion. I don't need a special cream specifically for my hands. So my goal for hand cream is just 1, maybe 2 if I want to have 1 like on my nightstand and 1 in my purse, but usually I can just kind of decant some of my body lotion into a smaller travel tube, and that works just fine as a hand cream. Okay, for body SPF, I have 2. One of them has SPF 15 and the other one is SPF 30. I think in my ultimate dream world, I would have 2, one of which would be SPF 30 and the other would be SPF 50. SPF 15 is like so low that, I mean, what's the point? But I do have that, and I do use it, especially on days when I'm mostly just inside. You know, sun rays still come in through the window, so it's good to have a little protection on those days. So my goal for body SPF is 2. And that is all the body care. So I feel really good about all the body care. I feel like that's very reasonable. The only areas that I want to shrink would be my body lotion category and my self-tanner category by 1. So pretty good. And then we have hair care, and this, I mean, I'm very minimal with my hair care as it is, so I feel pretty good about all these numbers. So for shampoo, I wrote down that I have 2.5 because one of them, again, is a travel size, but I have my Jason 2-in-1 dandruff shampoo, which is the one I use the most often. Then I have a shampoo bar from Lush that I hardly ever use because I feel like it's just not great for my scalp. I have a very finicky scalp, so I pretty much just stick to my Jason dandruff shampoo, but I do have the Lush one for when I'm feeling adventurous. And then I have a little Paul Mitchell travel shampoo that I'm pretty sure I got from a hotel. I don't know how long ago I got it, but I've been like hoarding it for a while. So I have 2.5 shampoos, and I think my goal is 1 to 2.5, so I don't mind having 2 different shampoo options in my shower, and then I always want to have 1 travel-sized one, or I can just, again, put my regular shampoo into a travel bottle, which is really what I should do, because that's more environmentally friendly anyway. Okay, for conditioner, I have like 4, but 3 of them are travel-sized. So I have 1 like regular full-size conditioner in my shower, and then I have 2 of the Paul Mitchell little travel conditioners. One of them is almost gone, which I'm glad I realized because I'm just going to finish that off in the shower. It probably has like half of a use left in it, so there's no point in me keeping that for travel. And then I have one like pretty much full Paul Mitchell travel sized one. And then I have another travel conditioner from Andalou Naturals. So a lot of travel sized ones. I really don't need to have that many, but I found those when I was digging through my drawer. So my goal for conditioner would be 1 to 2. I wouldn't mind having one regular conditioner and then one mask, maybe like a hair mask, a more intensive conditioner. Might be nice to have, but I'm good with that. I have a category for leave-in products, and I have 2 of those. So one of them is the Giovanni Cherry and Rose leave-in like conditioning and styling elixir. It says that it offers heat protection, which is really good because I like to have something to protect my hair from like heat styling. So I always want to have at least one like heat protectant product in my collection of hair care products. And then I also just recently bought the Trader Joe's hair serum. I noticed a couple weeks ago when I was at Trader Joe's that they must have come out with a hair serum pretty recently because I hadn't seen it before. But it has the same kind of design as their hair mask, which I also had in the past, and that was really nice. I don't know, I couldn't pass up the serum. Like it was only, I think it was only $3 or $4, and I had to buy it. I don't know what, like I couldn't stop myself. That's what Trader Joe's does to me, and not just with beauty products, with food too. They get me every time. But so now I have 2 like leave-in type products. One of them is more of a like creamy leave-in conditioner and the other one is more of a serum. I'm really enjoying the Trader Joe's one, and I really like the Giovanni one too. So I like both of those. I have 2. My goal would be 1 to 2. And then for dry shampoo, I just have 1 and my goal is 1. I really don't use dry shampoo all that often. I would rather just wash my hair, honestly. I feel like dry shampoo just makes my roots gross, and I already have scalp issues, and I don't feel like it. I feel like if anything, it just exacerbates the problem. I have a pretty gentle dry shampoo now. It's just the one from Acure, and it has really basic ingredients, but I still don't really like putting stuff on my scalp. Like I'd rather just not put product there. So yeah, I mean, maybe I would even, I don't know, I like to have dry shampoo at least for emergencies. Like if I don't have time to wash my hair and I just really need a quick fix, it's good to have. So I think 1 dry shampoo is good for me. And then I have, my last category is like styling spray. I don't own any hairspray, believe it or not. I probably should. Probably wouldn't hurt to have some hairspray on hand. That's one thing that I probably should buy. Hairspray and maybe a hair mask. I would like to kind of up my hair care game. Right now, as you can tell, it's very minimal, almost embarrassingly so, because I like literally haven't owned a hairspray in years. My hair is okay at holding a curl, so like, but you know, sometimes I want my hairstyle to last, you know, a little bit longer. But the only like styling spray that I have is the Mineral Fusion Beach Hair Texture Spray, and that almost serves the purpose of a hairspray for me, but it's slightly different. It's really a texture spray. So that is my entire skin, body, and hair care inventory. So definitely the largest category for me would be skincare. I definitely have the most products there as opposed to hair and body, and the hair care is definitely the most minimal. So let's see, the only areas of hair care that I want to downsize would be, I guess I'd like to work through those travel sized products, probably when I travel next, whenever that is. And then I probably won't repurchase any more travel sized products just because it's easier and it's more environmentally friendly to just put my regular products into travel sized containers that I can reuse. So that would be my goal there. Those are the only ones that I really would want to shrink. And then other areas of my hair care collection I think I would like to grow. So yeah, this was interesting. I really, like I said, I wasn't sure what to expect. When I went through and counted everything, I knew none of the areas would be really out of control except kind of the SPF category right now. That is getting a little out of control. But it was really fun to go through and like pull everything out and categorize everything because it helped me remember that I had certain things. Like I'd forgotten that I even had another sunless tanner. I forgot about that Nature's Gate sunless tanning lotion that I have. And so now that I remember that I have that, and I realized that I've had that for a really long time, so that's probably the thing that I should try to use up before I use up my tanning mousse, which I haven't had for as long. And same with like the hair care travel size stuff, like some of those things I should really just finish off now because there's not even enough product in there to take with me traveling. So this was really fun for me and I feel like really useful for me, and I'd like to kind of hang on to this and definitely revisit it at the end of the year just to make sure that I'm kind of keeping myself in check and not adding too much into my collection, because I really don't have a lot of storage space, especially in my bathroom, which is where I store most of these types of products. So I don't want things to get out of control, and it will be nice to kind of downsize some of these categories just to make my life a little less cluttered. But if you enjoyed this video, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel, and definitely stay tuned for my upcoming makeup inventory video. I'm really excited about that one. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.